Adam, end of the season, the LMP3 titles going down to the wire with you leading by just 1 point and 2 points the top 3 cars. How competitive you found this year's championship compared to last year?
I found it quite competitive. It seemed like last year was more just a runaway for cool racing, and that kind of was right from the beginning with them winning the first event. But especially with the first 3 events, there was 3 different winners, so it was obviously quite a bit more competitive this year than it has been in years past.
You and Matt have had a good season so far, winning 2 races in Imola and Spa. Do you put some of your success down to the fact that you're the same teammate as last year and the same team?
I would say so. It's definitely made it a lot more fluid to work with the team. The dynamic between me and Matt, because we already have 6 races under our belts and then obviously 5 for this year, has made a massive advancement for us in the team. Helps with setups, we already know what to expect, so even before the event we already know what to expect from the team, the car. It's definitely a big help for us.
I'm going to need to talk about Mugello. Obviously it didn't go to plan. What happened?
Mainly it was just a difficult strategy call for us because we had the car in a fairly decent place, and unfortunately there was the red flag, which isn't very common, at least for an ELMS event, and that kind of threw everything out the window for us as far as the strategy was concerned. We had full fuel, and we also had to do still a minimum pit stop. Everybody else already had them done, so that was already 40 seconds that we couldn't have added up. So if we did it before, it would have been a better outcome, but it is what it is when you have the types of racing we have here.
This is the last race, ELMS race, for the current LMP3 cars. What are your thoughts on the proposed changes to the category?
Yeah, I think they're fairly good. It's nice that the chassis are staying the same because I find the actual platform that they have is quite strong. And with the engine just having a turbo, it will be fairly similar competitiveness, I would say. It's looking good as a good performance upgrade to the cars because field's competitive, just changing a platform a bit, I don't think it would have any difficulties with keeping the racing really competitive like it has been this year.
Do you think LMP3 is providing that platform for you as a driver, and obviously the drivers like Matt as a step in and a step up into prototype racing?
Oh, for sure, yeah. I feel like it's a great step between the LMP4s, LMP3s, LMP2s. I feel like that dynamic is really, really good. So it's a great transition.
Portimao has been this driver roller coaster. You and Matt won here, took your first win last year. You must like the track, but what do you like about it, and which is your favourite part?
Yeah, that's a good question. Obviously we got our win there, so I'm quite biased in that I would say it's definitely one of my favorites. I enjoy the weather actually. The weather's really dynamic. It's either going to rain, like we've had it even today. We had a wet start to the day, it was dry by the end of the session. Really dynamic, really tough for drivers and teams to get the strategies right. So when you have a team that's as fluid as ours and you're able to make strategy calls really quick, I find it's really helpful for us as a team.
With the championship battle being so tight, are you going to approach this weekend any differently from the previous 5 races?
I wouldn't say so. We had 2 wins and then obviously the other one didn't work as well for us, but we have pretty much the same strategies for all of them. So nothing new, just doing our normal thing that we usually do, and hopefully it works out for us in our favour.
Well, thank you for providing such an interesting year for us to view, and good luck for this weekend.
Thanks.